my end, it's not. I'm going to go out and come back in. I'll be
Okay,
right.
I just hit go live, so we should be
That's
live
fine.
by
I'll
the
be
time
right
you
back.
actually get back in. Okay.
Okay. Mhm.
Just in case. Oh, it went live already. Shit. Well, Dee will be back in a second. We are having multiple technical failures in the house and on the live stream and everything else. My living room TV is not connecting to my internet. It just randomly stopped. It's like, what the fudge is going on? Um,
There
so
we
yeah, we're
go.
live. We're
Cool.
good.
All right. Everything looks good then. Good evening, everybody. Today is Thursday, October 9th at 7:04 p.m. We were experiencing early technical
I was
difficulties.
just explaining that.
Go
Somehow
ahead,
my
finish up.
TV in the living room wasn't working. You weren't coming through properly. I couldn't get into the studio. I mean, there's a lot going on all at once.
Mm-hmm. Very strange day.
Oh my God. It's
I'm
like, what
exhausted.
in the
Yeah,
world is going on?
I don't know, but I'm exhausted. Yeah, I really need a shower, but I don't know if it's gonna happen.
I'm
Baby,
probably going to take one late tonight or tomorrow morning.
yeah, the baby decided that my shirt would make a wonderful napkin.
Of
All,
course. Wait till he gets older and it's for his nose and it becomes a Kleenex.
oh yeah, just I mean, he went from one side to the other and up and down and all over, and then he
Yep.
passed out. Yeah, then he passed out asleep in my lap. So it was pretty funny. Just cracked me up.
Well, the TV in the living room just started randomly working too. Hi, Arby.
No,
Hey,
the,
Archie.
the internet
Oh,
box, I plugged it back in. I
Oh, the
can't
internet
unplug.
box upstairs was unplugged.
Yep,
That's why you guys couldn't get internet.
yep.
They were they. My son unplugged the extender upstairs. No wonder why half the house couldn't get internet. If it ain't one thing, it's another. Oh my God, sorry. Oh, so your gut covered in baby food from one end to the other.
yep. Hey, Blue.
Uh, Hi, Blue Rose. Yeah,
And
this
I
is the
had,
conversation I came for. Shower talk. Oh my
uh-huh.
God, Arby.
And I had boxed pizza that I think I would have been better off just taking a piece of paper and putting sauce on it and eating it. That's how bad it was. Ugh,
I have no idea if they even got salad.
okay.
And oh, I just heard my son say, "Ooh, is that salad?" So evidently we got salad. It's just what will come with it. That is up for question.
There you go.
Oh Lord, have mercy. Pray for our souls and the souls of those that encounter us and all that great stuff.
That encounter us. That's funny. So, I was telling you earlier that I'm still not feeling good, and when Eric came home and saw me, he asked me 3 times what was wrong. When he asks in that certain manner, that usually means something's up, that I got to be extremely careful. So,
That's like me. When I was really out of it the other day and ended up at the ER,
hmm,
gotta pay attention to yourself.
right. And so I keep pushing myself to at least get through tomorrow, right?
And that's how
And,
we end up at the hospital instead of going to
right.
the doctors to get treated before going to the hospital.
But the issue I now have is that since telehealth isn't an option, I think I mentioned that they had 3 viable cases of COVID last week, in addition to the flu, RSV, and one other thing.
Those go
Uh,
around every year.
yeah,
It,
but
and
they're out all,
unfortunately,
yeah,
it's more or less one and the same in a lot of cases. They don't really know. They just say, hey, you have some kind of upper respiratory infection. Here's some
right.
antibiotics. Bye.
Well, now they want you to purchase those swabs either from Walmart or Amazon and pre test yourself prior to coming into the office to see what it is you have.
Oh, so
So,
you got to do their job for them.
correct. They
Who are you
had
talking
been
to?
doing it
The
first uh, when COVID was going around. They were actually coming out to your vehicle and testing you in your vehicle before you were even allowed in the office.
And those lazy motherfuckers now
Uh-huh.
want you to test yourself. Yeah,
Correct.
screw them. I ain't doing their job for them.
Well,
I'm sorry. No, I'm not doing somebody's job for them.
they don't have the tests. They don't have the test
Which
things
one you want?
anymore.
Yeah, no, that's stupid. And what if you don't test high enough up in your nose? What if you're just swabbing the outer edges of your nostril? Like, come on. Seriously? They're going to
Mm-hmm.
trust people to do this at home?
Yep.
Oh, Lord have mercy.
Uh-huh.
Clearly he doesn't.
My son, at it again.
Mm-hmm.
He's over here
So,
saying, when I say Lord have mercy, he's like, clearly he doesn't.
well, maybe it could be far worse.
Are you
So
want to
tell
put
them
your
it
top
could.
on?
Maybe it could be worse.
It could be.
Mm.
Oh, fuck it up.
So RB says tests. He says no tests. So what are they supposed to do? RB just throw what at us? The antibiotics.
Hold on.
Just tell them you tested and it came up pot. It came up fine. They, what are you gonna do? Bring in the day and a half old COVID test that's gonna be no good for reading at that point?
Well, they said that there's a antiviral drug that they can give you if you test positive for COVID, but you have to take it within so many days of
Oh, the antivirals that.
this.
Never mind. I don't want to get us kicked off of here. I
Okay.
promise you, it's the same antivirals. Never mind.
Okay.
Anyways, I'm gonna
Oh,
shut up before I get us kicked off.
all right. So then why don't we start the show then? What do we got up first?
Yeah. Now they want to push antivirals. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Um, we can start with that picture of the viewer that was sent to us of the highway overpasses in their city,
Okay.
because this is what they get to see every day.
So this is from one of our viewers. They sent a picture in to us, and this is what they see every day when driving.
Yep. And I believe, zoom this in. Look at these protesters up there.
Ice off,
Ice offers. Yep, go ahead.
ice off our streets every day. How is that okay? Doesn't that violate
I
ordinance of some type?
I don't know. They're in high vis vests. I see a few of them with them. So, yeah, I don't know at this point.
Oh my.
Oh, Arby says it's Paxlovid that they've been giving out when you first get diagnosed with the evil virus that shut down the world for longer than necessary. Um,
What?
so yeah, there's all these there's not a lot, luckily,
Well,
but
depends
it's
on
still.
probably the time of the day too. But just the fact
Um, it
the
was
sign is
probably
up
about
there.
5 p.m. because they were on their way home from work.
Okay. So, but the fact that it's a sign that looks like it's a permanent fixture to the overpass, doesn't it?
Oh, Arby has given himself out. It's the same group of people. They're there twice per week, and other places twice a week. A
Jeez.
spork is not good for a salad. You know that, right?
Good for everything else.
Just go wash an actual fork, please. I beg of you. If your daughter hasn't done it already.
Okay,
It
so
was at 4:45 p.m.
Okay, Blue says they look like a bunch of idiots. I don't disagree.
Uh-huh.
And she also says they're probably getting paid too. I wouldn't be surprised at that either.
I wouldn't either.
Mm-hmm.
And RB ads in it was at 445. Yep.
Wow.
So these idiots on multiple overpasses, hanging up the ice off our streets. And yeah, they're just morons.
Now, as we mentioned yesterday, we're going to be working on immigration as the pre records, but we brought up some topics uh, that were
We have two
recent.
videos that
Yes,
were like just earlier today and yesterday.
correct, that were relevant to our conversation from yesterday. So we're going to play those today and discuss those rather than hold off and throw them in for, several weeks or a month from now,
Hmm.
because it is relevant to what we were talking about yesterday. So,
Actually, they're first up after this. Both
yes, ma'am.
videos back to back.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so let me get those pulled up. Oh, what a day, what a day, what a day.
So Arby says they're there during rush hour in the morning and in the evening. Yeah, they have to be paid.
They gotta be.
Mm-hmm.
Mm. Okay, so Portland is first, Chicago is second. Here we go. All right, it's working. Okay, sorry, you would have no idea how frustrating it was earlier. Um, all right, so now we jump into this, and it's only 13 minutes long. I thought about speeding it up, but he talks pretty fast to begin with, and so do the people in the interview points. So I figured I'd just leave it as is. But let's listen to Portland's Idiocracy.
Rioters in Portland are getting swept off the streets like this. Oh, they're getting out of a van. Were they hiding there? Oh, they're gonna chase somebody down. They're going after them. This is like a whole platoon of
Sorry for the
troops.
eardrums.
Oh, these guys are not stopping. They got him? Yup. They got him. They got gas masks, rifles. This is wild. I would not mess with these guys, man. But look at this. If you cross the line, you do the time. And now this guy is going into the ice facility. Look at that. He's going backwards. He wanted to leave. That's why he was facing the other direction. But nope, he's inside now. That blue line right there, you cross that line, you're trespassing government property, you get busted. Boy, they don't like getting arrested. For as much violence as these people spout, they do not like getting arrested. Look, they're all tough now. But when they get arrested, they're like, help me, help me. Yep. Look. Oh, look at this guy. He's getting right in people's faces. This character. Oh.
Oh, a flashbang.
These people are
Wow.
awful, man. But what does it
It
for
was
me is the
probably an
mockery.
M80.
You gotta strut like you mean it. Free your mind.
Yep.
It's not enough.
It's all a joke. This is the same person we just saw get arrested. Boy, look at that. They had to get taken down, backing them up. Yep. It's all a joke to these Antifa people until they do real time and face real federal charges like they should.
She's disabled now because she.
Oh. Look at this.
Wait, if she's disabled, why is she out there protesting?
But they figured that
This.
Oh, hold on. Go ahead.
she figures she won't be touched. So she's
Oh,
disabled. Who would touch somebody in a wheelchair, somebody with a cane or a walker or
I don't
whatever?
think it's a physical disability. Just gonna put it there.
There's a lot of the there's a lot of the non-physical ones out there, aren't there?
The mental,
I mean,
emotional.
the fact that you would supposedly go to a peaceful protest or a peaceful demonstration wearing a gas mask says a lot.
Yeah, it does. You're not going to
Like,
be peaceful.
or
You're
goggles.
expecting there to be
Yeah,
something wrong.
yes, or goggles. Like what? What? Really? That's
Yeah,
peaceful? And you're
that's not peaceful.
and
Like
you're mad.
I remember watching footage of the civil rights era ones where it was the police hosing the protesters who were just sitting there. This is the exact opposite.
Mm-hmm.
They are going after the ICE agents and blocking their way and pelting the officers. This is
Yeah.
the exact opposite of what it was in the 60s
Yes.
protest.
I mean, look at the ICE uniform
Mhm.
there, down in the lower left corner, right above Cash Jordan. Look at that getup he has to wear. He looks like some
Mhm.
kind of insect or something.
They have no
I
choice.
Yeah, he's masked from head to toe, covered or covered from head to toe, I should say.
I understand why. I wouldn't
A-
want to face those idiots in street clothes.
Absolutely mind blowing. And look at the ICE officer in the upper left corner. What
Mhm.
the hell is that on his back?
That's his front.
Oh, that's his front. Oh, it looked like his back. You're right. I'm
Mm-mm.
sorry.
He's coming towards them, and it's probably all his body armor.
Yeah. Okay. When I have my glasses on, so it looks like he's going backwards. Okay.
Uh, let's hit play.
That's a lot.
Oh,
Yeah,
go ahead.
that is a lot to carry. That is a lot to carry. And to try to take somebody down with all of that equipment.
Mhm. He might be National Guard, not ICE.
Right.
RB, I would be covered too. I don't want Antifa cooties.
There you go.
All right, I'm gonna hit play.
This is wild. Every single one of these people is getting brought back into the ICE facility. Look at this guy. He's got his MAGA
It's
hat.
not playing.
He's by himself out there. You gotta be careful. Because look at this. These
It should
rioters, they're
be.
not afraid of their own police at all. These are the...
Lazy bee. Where are you?
It's out. It locked you out. One moment while she comes. Oh, there you are.
And it was you that was gone, not me.
Not according to my studio end.
Not according to my end.
Hmm.
Anyway, hit play.
the local Portland police, who after taking the summer off are now back making arrests here. Listen to this. They're just being jeered and taunted. Look at them. Chased away by their own voters. This is crazy. Look at these maniacs, these Antifa people. Hey, there's Nick Shirley. He's in every video. He won't leave Portland until it's secure. Boy, he's going to be there for a while.
This evening has not disappointed.
No. You're not even from here, are you?
Can I ask you what you're doing?
Look at that.
Yes, this is my city.
That idiot.
This is my
I see
Look at
neighborhood.
this guy, this
What are you
Hold
doing
on.
in my neighborhood?
bunny.
I can't look directly at it because of the flashing lights.
What the hell is wrong with this guy?
That's a good question. I have no clue. I would assume a lot.
And he did say Nick Sorto, didn't he?
I believe so. Yeah.
Yeah.
Actually, Nick Sorto got arrested,
Yes, he did.
released, but
Uh,
the cops wouldn't go after the people who attacked him
correct.
earlier. That led to him being near the cops.
Correct. He was beat
Mm-hmm.
up, thrown to the ground. They broke his camera and other equipment, and they witnessed what went down, and yet they arrested him, not the perpetrators.
Hey, Art.
Make sense.
It's not going to make sense.
No. So is that corrupt police, or is that what their directives are?
The
What do
guys on the ground can't do a thing without someone above them telling them what to do. If they're told to stand down about it, they do.
Well, they didn't. But they arrested him. They didn't
Oh
let.
yeah.
They didn't let him go.
Mm-hmm. I know. It's funny how they pick and choose who they arrest and why they arrest them.
Go see Daddy. No, go see Daddy.
Mm. It was Nick Shirley that's in this video. But
Okay,
yes, Nick Sortor was arrested twice, but now he's suing. Okay.
cool.
An independent journalist. Sorry, my son.
Yeah, I lost the comments, so I can't see anything.
I'm reading. Art jumped in, said hi.
Art.
So, alrighty.
Bunny rabbit ears.
Some of the people in that building who it is their neighborhood too, and they're frustrated.
The woman right there is in full support. That is her.
Yeah, there's definitely a couple people. There are some who are in support, but some aren't. So, what would your message be to them who feel differently than you?
I am so sorry, but this is what is necessary right now.
So, the people in this apartment building back here, they sued the city of Portland to enforce its own noise ordinances against people like Mr. Rabbit here. And the city of Portland said, we're not going to do that. We're not going to send police to arrest these people.
In sport, but some aren't. So, what would your message be to them who feel differently than you?
I am so sorry, but this is what is necessary right now for genuine change to happen. I'm sorry for the noise right now, but as long as people are getting hurt, innocent people are getting hurt, we have to.
They're not innocent.
You can put earplugs in to go to sleep. That's about it.
I mean,
I'm sorry,
not with the level of noise these people make.
You'll shut your or you'll be on the front lines with us, protecting more people.
I know I talked.
So there you go. If you're not an Antifa member and you live in Portland, you're not part of the community. You're some sort of outsider, and they don't care about you. And they think that the illegal fugitives that ICE is here deporting who live in this sanctuary city have done nothing wrong.
I know I talked to a couple of them who are from their home, and thank you for answering. Because there definitely are people in that building who are frustrated, as you know. Like, I talked to a woman in a wheelchair today who she says she feels like she can't move around and can't.
They're strobing the camera.
That is also because these people are here. If the fascists were not here, anti-fascists. Hey, I'm actually.
And I'm actually having a conversation. Can you not?
Well, no, I'm having a conversation.
This is awful.
Keep going with that, guys. Shine it more in our eyes, please.
Okay, then I'm not going to let you share what you're going to say. I mean, I'll put this on Facebook, but if he's going to do that, I'm not going to.
This is terrible. These people are so lawless. They don't want to have a conversation. They don't want their radical viewpoints to be exposed. And look, they're doing everything they can to hurt people. Even if it's something like shining a super bright light in someone's eye. You can buy stuff online that is not safe to shine in someone's face. These people are dangerous. They hate you if you're not one of them. And that's what's most frightening about them. And that's why we need these Marine battalions clearing the streets of this lawless sanctuary.
I agree.
This is so terrible.
If you are in our neighborhoods, you don't give a about those people. If you gave a about those people, you'd care about the gases that are getting into their homes. We don't have gases that are. Hey, I'm still talking, motherfucker.
I don't care.
Wow, this guy's terrible. The gases coming out of the ICE facility are because these rioters, like Mr. Rabbit here, keep trying to force their way into this jail and free the fugitives. But here's why these radicals are so upset about the reality of what they think getting out there. Their viewpoints are not uniting. Listen to this.
Yeah, Turning Point USA. Yeah. This is what we have to say.
You think Charlie Kirk deserves to die?
I think Charlie Kirk's a piece of... You know...
Yes or no?
That's the point.
Yes
honestly,
or no?
He's kind of a fascist, so I would say yes.
What's your message to the right wing?
These people hate normal Americans.
These
people are radical.
Crazy.
This is who they are, man. They're like this guy.
Not one time have I heard an argument other than fuck you, fuck this, fuck that, fuck you. That's all. Not one sentence, convincing argument.
Other than, as long as the fascists are here, we'll be here.
Right.
That was the best one I heard.
So it's fuck this, fuck that. Nothing else. No, there's no argument.
Yeah.
At all. And I'm sorry, I agree with Cash. I know we've discussed this and we are going to continue to discuss it. Send in the Marines. Take the motherfuckers out. Sorry.
unconstitutional, and Trump will end up in jail and everything will be undone.
Yeah, they've been wanting him in jail.
Just saying.
I know.
It would go very badly if he actually did follow through with a straight takeover.
Well, I don't know
That
how.
is a complete
I mean,
violation, and the states do have the right to
especially, it'd be one
end it.
thing. I'd like to know how many of these people that are protesting in the street are Portland residents, or are they from out of town?
Hold on, I want to respond to this. Art, even my dad, who was 76, knew who Charlie Kirk was. I know a lot of people who know who he was because they were paying attention to what he had to say. Um,
Well,
I've
there's a
known people
lot.
who have been following him since he started talking out in
Yeah.
the late 20 teens.
Mm-hmm.
So a lot of people actually knew who he was before he got shot.
Yes.
Now, if you're talking about some of these leftists, they've hated him for years.
Yes. And the
Every
biggest,
university knew his name.
yes, and one of the biggest concerns was that at 31, they were seriously concerned that he could potentially run for president and win.
Hmm.
And if he did win, think about this. This kid didn't have a college education. He didn't come up the way the usual political, the elite, the rich did. He left his house at 18, started his own business. We'll be showing videos later, the little Charlie Kirk thing. As we mentioned, we wanted the dust to settle, and there's a lot of stuff out there about him. But there, many people knew who he was. A lot of people did.
Both right and left wing
Yes,
have known about him for a very long time. Um, it's actually more shocking that some people haven't heard of him.
right.
It's because he has made so many TV, radio, podcasts.
I haven't heard of him until this
I mean,
year.
even in other countries. I mean, he's known
Yeah.
around the world. He's created uh, chapters all over the world.
Hmm.
He's hated and loved by everyone. So I could see he was a political threat to both the left and the right.
Mm. I wouldn't say he was any more important than anybody else, but he had a way of connecting with people to get the message across. He was better at speaking than most people on the right were capable of doing. And that's the only reason it's gone to the level it has, is
Well,
because he made a name for himself by having open debates.
yes, because he went to the college campuses, he went to auditoriums, I mean, he debated over in the UK. Hi, JJ. He went over to the UK and debated with those students over there.
Hmm.
So he made a name for himself by getting out and about. I mean, he traveled more, they said, than probably any person in a long time. I mean,
Hmm.
he did more than Trump did, to be honest with you, if you want to
He
consider.
actually was part of the major financial backing that
Yeah,
helped get Trump
oh,
across the
did.
finish line in this last election
Correct.
with the votes and financial means.
Yes,
Turning Point USA is a major donor to the Republican, well, specific Republican members.
yes,
So, um, yeah, he may not be any special in any way other than he's a smooth talker and he's good at getting a point across and getting people to think. And it wasn't even about the I win the debate, you lose. It was just to get people talking and thinking. It was actually had no other purpose other than to get people talking.
right. And he was extremely knowledgeable in many subjects. Uh,
Mm, he memorized facts but never actually produced the papers that I've ever seen in any
well,
debates.
I don't think he wrote papers, but the fact that there still is something to be said for being able to read multiple topics and being able to cite the source. He doesn't have to directly write his own paper in order to be
I
knowledgeable.
never said he wrote a paper. I said all he did was read papers and memorize the facts.
Well,
But he never produced anything for anyone at that debate to look at on the spot, which is one of the issues I had, where at least with Steven Crowder will take an entire 3-ring binder and show them, these are what we printed off. Here you go, on the spot.
yes,
But
but Charlie Kirk also, now I don't know Steven Crowder as well as Charlie Kirk, but you can't expect to have a binder with all the subjects that he discussed and being able to whip it out and about at that particular
mhm,
section. He took whoever came up to the mic, he took their question.
yeah.
Nobody was turned away. He never said, I can't answer that, or, I might not know that, or, well, he did. He might say he doesn't know, he's not familiar with something. But for the most part, he knew a lot about a lot of subjects, tariffs to religion to, he was very well versed and very well read. So although he didn't give out physical papers, I don't know what materials they did have. Obviously, there were handouts there at the table, probably talking about the organization. But we'll get
Mhm.
into that when we talk about Charlie Kirk. Well, let's finish up.
Yeah. This is actually more to do with ICE removing illegals
Right.
than anything else. So
This he's saying right here, this is our message. And he's burning a hat. And I don't know how they're going to bring people to their side of the aisle with this. They're probably just trying to circle the wagons because these people are a minority in this country. Yet what you see right here, this viewpoint, these viewpoints, these foreign flags, this hatred of America, this is what the Democrat Party in this country is being forced to embrace. These politicians, they're under a lot of pressure from these chanters and screamers to get on board with this total lawless agenda. Look, there's one American flag out here and it's been defaced. These people hate our country. They want communism. They want a wide open border. They want to break into that jail and release all the fugitives. This is awful. Everything about this is bad news. There's nothing peaceful about this. Yeah, they might be peaceful while they get up to the skirmish line, but after they're there, what happens? We've seen it. But here we have an Antifa sympathizer on TikTok trying to help drum up donations. I have to blur out how she says to support them because I don't.
And our military to go full force on the 24-hour music festival in Portland. They've been going for,
It ain't no music festival, sister.
115 today. And I'm worried about those folks. So here's some things that are good to drop off.
Oh, what do they need?
Helmets.
Why do they need helmets?
I found these at Goodwill.
Why would they need that?
Gas masks. I'll link this one below. This is a really good one that I found. It comes with a lot of filters. It's got mesh on the back.
Why do they need that if they're peaceful?
Distributes around the face, has a really good seal, which for the long-term wear, that seal is really important.
The long-term wear.
P100 refills for masks. These are the fine particle filters. These are the really important ones to save people's lungs.
Listen, people could save their lungs if they would stop screaming and stop fighting with federal troops, which forces them to deploy crowd control munitions. Can you imagine if Trump supporters were out there trying to drum up crowd-funded donations for the same type of equipment? Do you know what would happen to them?
First aid kits. Body armor, because apparently we gotta prepare for that. Backpacks are really neat.
Why?
Also construction cones to put over the canisters, and like any camping supplies you have on hand.
This is so stupid.
I'm gonna put the address that you guys can.
This person is supporting terror.
Mail things to them. They need as much help as they can get right now. I'm worried. So I'm gonna be probably dropping this off maybe tomorrow.
Oh, and she's dropping this stuff off.
Anything you can drop off, or if you want to send some of this to them, I'm gonna link some stuff that you can send to.
So she's supporting terror, aiding terrorists. This is the kind of thing that the Justice Department should be looking into. You got people like this out in the open advocating their support for the destruction of America. Something should happen.
Our Portland folks, they have
an updated list.
right now. They had a lot of people show up last night, and they need water. They need Gatorade, frozen water. If you can freeze some water, bring it down to them. They also need food they can grill, charcoal for the grill, lighter fluid, water ponchos.
They can bring their own
supplies.
They're digging in, man.
Non-scented baby wipes have been really helpful for wiping off gas. Respirators and
They can just bring their own shit.
Like, really?
Oh my God, they could just bring their own shit.
No,
they have the stuff.
Since when do you take a grill to a peaceful protest?
To a peaceful one, most definitely. To a riot, doesn't make much sense. Sorry, take a break and go hit McDonald's. Go find a Starbucks. Try to get some free drinks and free food from them. Like, who the fuck is barbecuing? Coordinate shifts. There you go.
Well, that might be what they're doing. Is they probably got a crew maybe making food for them, so that when it's your time to take a break, you go back and get your Gatorade and your burger, right? And then
I don't think they're intelligent enough to coordinate that well.
and you go back and hit the streets.
If they have the ability to coordinate that well, I don't see any of them appearing to have the IQ required to mass coordinate.
This is
just saying.
Craziness.
Mm-hmm. JJ says a demon music festival, which isn't a music festival. Same. Rioting is the voice of the turds. Thank you, RB. Couldn't agree more. Yeah. Frozen water bottles are not for drinking. Anybody else catch that one? I know. I was thinking about that, but I don't want to give anyone ideas in case they haven't thought of it.
Exactly.
Even though I did give some really bad advice earlier, and never mind. We're not going to point it out. We'll see if anybody catches it. I had given some kind of advice on how to riot better, but we'll leave it alone. I'm going to try not to give them any pro tips, but these people are stupid. Hopefully, no one's too intelligent.
Jeez, I just.
I get it.
What are you doing after work tonight? I'm getting on that mask, the one that got a lot of filters. It gets rid of all those particles. Yeah. Got to swing by the house and pick that up.
Yeah, I'm getting off of work, and instead of going to the bar, I'm going to don my, protective armor from my paintball.
That's the new place to meet chicks and guys, right?
Oh God, don't.
Right. Yeah,
You're not going to find anyone that identifies there as a chick or a guy. It's going to be a guy who looks like a chick, or vice versa, or some idiot with a rabbit from Adventure Time hat. It's from Adventure Time, it looked like. I don't think it's a rabbit at Adventure Time, though. I think it's some kind of dog person thing. I'll have to check in with the younger generation on what the hell that mean creature is, Finn. But yeah, definitely. Yeah, these people, I don't think they have the ability. And I mean, again, even something Art pointed out back earlier. Why the hell should someone else have to wear earplugs because you can't be respectful?
Correct.
I would do the frozen soda like that, Art, but the problem is I tend to forget them and they kind of explode in my fridge, and then I get stuck cleaning up the mess.
What's frozen soda?
A canned slushy. There we go. We'll call it a canned slushy. Professional protest has been 3 elements discovered by Nick Sortor a street mob, a logistics support, and the funders. But I've heard from other content creators who have gone undercover that these people are putting in a lot of their own money. That most of the supplies and stuff they are paying for out of pocket in a lot of areas. So I don't know if it's all of them are getting support or just certain sections of the country are getting it.
Or it could,
But a lot of these people are funding their own stuff.
right, or it could be like a Black Lives Matter situation where you think you're donating cash or something or goods or whatever directly to them, and those supplies are either being sold off or the money's being used to buy what? Was that 5 homes or 3? I forget. Mm-hmm.
Arby, the reason you don't see the right do this shit because we have jobs. I can't go spending my day protesting, especially when the electrics do.
Yeah, I'd only get till 7 o'clock. Then, hey guys, I'm out. I got to get home and get the
And
kids.
that makes you wonder how many of these people are on a fixed income situation like disability or their parents. They're still living out of their parents' place. They
Well,
can't possibly have jobs for this to be 100+ days of straight protesting.
well, this has been going on in Portland since.
Well, for the last 5, 6
Yeah,
years now.
that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It died down for a little bit under Biden, but then it ramped up
It,
under Trump.
yeah, it never went away though. The area that they had uh, confiscated, whatever you want to call it, that was still under control.
Arby's adding in, it's the reason the people on the left will stream for like 10 hours a day doing nothing. He lists one, Hassan Piker, whose name is all over the place right now. And the right wing shows are doing like 2 hours and to the point.
Yeah.
He's right. We have other shit we got to do. That's why we can't be on here all day just talking about mindless drivel.
Yep.
People on the right don't have 10 hours to hang out forming a parasocial bond with their favorite streamer. They got shit to do. That is so true. Even me, disabled in bed, I have other things I do. It's why sometimes you'll see me frequently on Discord and X, and other times you won't hear from me for weeks or days, other than a brief post about something or a meme or a DM. Sometimes my DMs are few and far between, but people I'm close to, I'll always answer right away or as soon as possible. But like, I've got stuff that from people that are strangers or other servers. If it's a question, I have to literally triage my DMs into what is the most important, what's not, handle them in the proper order, and same with the posts on the servers. I mean, I used to post music from day to night when I wasn't doing the podcast and other things. But now that I'm doing this, my health has taken a big change and there's other things going on with trying to get the kids jobs and stuff. I have a shit ton of things I am doing. I'm still needing to get my daughter in here so we can throw together a form of a resume for her. I don't have time to sit and stream like that. And even again, if I were to stop doing all that stuff, I'd still probably be doing something fun or educational in the meantime, like going back to my gaming and talking shit about how terrible I am at gaming. So there's always that. I only do politics a couple hours a day with you guys. I've got a real life. Exactly, Art. And Arby, we know, has a real life. Blue Rose has family and a real life. Everyone here pops in for as long as we're live, most of the time, or in and out through the live stream. And oh, before we go any further, I'm a dumbass. I was supposed to announce this at the beginning. I had the wrong QR code up for the Cash App since the beginning. I had to fix it. Any money that might have been sent to us needs to be canceled and just wrong one. My bad. We have no access to that account. And when I reached out to Cash App, they tried convincing me Jason was a person, but he absolutely responded like AI. So it was not a person. But sorry, I forgot about that. Totally sidetracked. I happened to look over and see the QR code and it triggered the memory. But yeah, if anyone has sent money via Cash App, oops, go in, cancel it, because we're not going to get it through that app thing link I had up. So, anyways, but back to the argument and the points of most people who have a job and a social life and go touch grass do not have time to be up all hours of the day and night screaming at ICE agents and getting pepper sprayed.
Or, or going and standing on a bridge overpass with a sign.
Mhm. Yeah. It's like the same thing with Black Lives Matter. You really got to see how many people in the black community had jobs.
Yeah. Like, why don't you spend one of those days and go to church or go serve at a hospital or uh,
Most
and,
of them don't
oh,
like the churches because again, when you don't believe in something, but you're forced to be there, it becomes an annoyance and you don't fully understand why you're there as
right.
a child. And if you cannot comprehend why you're there, why would you want to go as an adult?
Yeah.
I can understand why some people like me, I don't go to church, but I do spend time each day where with my faith and what I believe. But I know when I was forced to church as a kid, it felt more like a punishment.
Well, they don't. I gave them other options.
I know they could be doing community service, helping in soup kitchens, food
Correct.
banks.
Church, yeah, church banks, animal shelter, anywhere. Go pick up litter off the street. Go swim in the ocean and get plastic off the ocean floor. Do some real legit work. Go work on a farm. Create a vegetable garden that feeds your community. I can't make sense of it. Well, I can. That's the problem. And they're just lucky they're not my children. Am I talking to myself? Apparently. 'Cause why not? Okay, it's showing the crazy bee is offline. I do not know what the problem is. We were experiencing this problem when we first came in. And perhaps, let me get my cell phone. What did I do with it? It is right here. Oh, and I just missed a call from her. Let's see what's going on. One moment, please, while I contact Crazy Bee to see what the problem is. La 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 la. So I apologize for the problem, but we are canceling the show. So, with that being said, I hope everybody has a great night, and we will see you tomorrow from 3 to 5 p.m. Let's hope that Crazy Bee is back up and running. So, we'll talk to everybody then. Take care. Have a good evening.